And you know what? It's 8:15, and we've got something to do at 8:15 this morning and also tomorrow morning that has to do with our local pageant. Good morning to the Queen of Hopkins County.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vender, Wright. We say queen, but it's not really a queen's pageant. It's a title pageant, Ms. Hopkins County Senior Classic.
Yes.
And you have been this for 2 years.
Oh, yes. It's been busy. It's been busy.
But you were only supposed to have it be for 1 year and then another pageant. But, of course, last year what happened?
The pandemic. I tell you, the pandemic has sent us through a lot of things. But you know what? It's been all good. Still good.
It's still good.
Still
and
good.
So many blessings actually came out of
so
pandemic.
many, so
we
many.
saw people helping each other that hadn't even met before.
Yes. I've helped a lot of people myself, and I'm so thankful. You know, not taking it as a brag thing, but it was a needed thing. It was needed. I've talked to many people. Let me tell you something. When you become the queen, we are all queens, but when you become the queen, it changes a lot of things.
Such as?
People treat you different.
Yeah.
I said, oh my, you know. And whenever I got home and looked on my Facebook page, I'm not on there much, but when I looked on there, I said 200. I said, I said, no.
200 and something responses?
Yes. 200 and some or more. And I said no. When I saw it, I said no and shut it down. Yes, I did.
Well, we feel you're very deserving, and
Thank you.
I think you got a standing ovation that evening when you were crowned, especially right after you had sang your song.
Yes, ma'am.
So moving.
Oh,
Just Stand.
Thank you.
Just Stand.
Just stand.
And you interpreted it so beautifully.
Just stand. In spite of, no matter what we're going through, just stand.
And how could you have known how important and how well that would cover our coming year? Excuse me, I have the hiccups and I cannot get rid of them.
Bless you.
I'm trying. How much that would cover 2020?
I did not know.
Yeah, we couldn't have known.
We didn't know it at all. But I'm so glad that that song stuck out to me. Because I've been through things, and you know everyone else is going through things, you know, but some are worse than others. And so I'm like this, to meet a person, to try to find out about that person. You want to know why they act the way they do or what goes on with them, whatever. I want to know. You know, we have to get to know someone, you know, before you try to throw those rocks, you know, and everything. But no matter what, even when we're going through, we just stand.
Yeah.
We just stand.
You did beautifully in your talent last year, as well as all the parts. There are 3 major parts to the pageant, which this year we had 10 contestants. I think one lady has had to drop out, and I'm not sure any of the circumstances, but I know we have 9 contestants,
Yes,
and that'll be for this Saturday night. Now, you'll
Yes, ma'am.
help us to kind of oversee this, Vender, as you are going to have to give up your crown. That's going to be a sad thing, but someone will wear it beautifully and
Yes,
proudly.
they will.
Yeah, and go forward for 2021, 2022.
Yes.
But the portions of the 3 portions are, besides talent, there's the philosophy of life,
Yes.
and the interview with judges, and modeling the evening wear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What would you say to any of our contestants this year as they prepare for these portions?
Believe in themselves. Just believe in themselves, and honey, go out there and have fun. Don't try to, you know, outdo anyone or nothing like. Just be yourself. Be yourself. It counts a lot when you be yourself.
And even if we have, and there's always someone who's shy. There's probably
Right.
several out of our group of 9 that feel shy, and they're maybe stepping out of their comfort zone is a phrase we use a lot,
Yes.
and maybe have not just maybe sang at church, but not in front of a secular crowd or strangers, and that's when it's your turn to shine. Yeah,
Yes.
come on out and be
Yes.
yourself. Don't hide it.
Yes, and encourage one another. All the contestants or whatever, when you're in there together and everything, encourage one another. Root everybody on, you know. We didn't have no certain one to root on and some not to.
Mm-hmm.
We go for everyone, you know. We just have a ball. It's just wonderful.
It is lovely to meet new friends, and this year we have, I think, 3 new contestants that we've not seen before. Some of our contestants come back year after year.
Yes.
And they just love it so much. And some of our contestants have gone on to appear or place or win in the Miss Texas Senior Classic pageant.
Yes, that's so much fun too.
Tell us about that.
Oh my! Now I went to 2018. I went to Tyler at 2018 and tried out, and I received the 2nd place Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
That was just so awesome too, But the people, the young ladies or whatever, I tell you, we were together, like just friends, just meeting new people. And it was just wonderful. And then we were in, let's see, we had the runner-ups. We had so many runner-ups, 10 runner-ups. And we were like in that. And even for 2019, 2 of us, even Miss Stella and I was in that 10 for the runner-up. I said, wow, that was just wonderful. So it's a lot of fun. They don't need to miss that either. That gives us a chance whenever we, whenever we become Miss Hopkins County Senior, that gives us the chance to go to the Miss Texas in Tyler. So anybody that has that chance to do it, do it.
Do you think it's a learning or growing process?
They really do. They have it so together. I mean, really together. When you get there, everything is kind of like on a schedule. It's on a schedule, real strict, but you have fun too. They teach us routines.
Okay, like talent.
Yes, ma'am. They teach us a routine that all of us will do when we're going onto the stage. That is the beginning of it every year. After that, then we practice on schedule. I mean, everything. You have full days. Those 2 or 3 days, you have full days. And it is so awesome. It's a lot to tell.
I went one time just to support Ina Gore when she was our Ms. Hopkins County, and she went to the state pageant. And that's the only one I got to go to. But it was lovely to be just with all those people.
Oh, my.
And the audience was so appreciative.
They are.
Whoever wins this year, and also whoever gets runner-up,
yes,
can advance.
Yes. And I hope they take that chance and do that and enjoy it, because I tell you, it's an experience that I really can't tell you about it. You'll hear us kind of say little things, but go and experience it for yourself. When I say I'm not, exaggerating, go and experience it for yourself. It is so awesome.
We had one, and maybe she will be at the pageant this year, one of our past contestants, and she's been in so many of our pageants.
Yes.
And she never won Ms. Hopkins County, but she won like every other title. She went to the state title, and she won the state.
Yes, it's amazing.
But yet to win Ms. Hopkins County. And so she may be back with us this year.
I hope so.
Karen Weatherman has just really come up with such a wonderful, wonderful concept here to get involved with the classic pageant, the senior classic pageant, which is different from maybe some other senior pageants that are out there for ladies. We like the one that we are in, and it's well run.
Yes.
Now, at this pageant, you're going to meet all of our other contestants, if you haven't already. Some of the new ones are Sharon Baker, and she was here yesterday. Nancy Roy is a new contestant. Wilma Thompson, it's her first year to run. She's 87 and
wonderful.
Quite involved. We have Elizabeth Wilburn back, and we have Linda Pickle Hill. She is also back. Pam George, and Margene Allen, and Valerie Ross.
Wow, that's wonderful.
That's pretty much our lineup. And Jan Massey was going to run, and she's had to step down for whatever reason.
Yes.
Possibly a health reason.
It's wonderful.
So, and on Friday, let's talk about what we get to do on Friday.
On Friday? Oh, we have a tea.
A tea?
They give us a tea. Yes, they do. Every year, they give a tea. And in Tyler, they give us a tea.
Okay.
Too. We have a tea in Tyler, too. Plus here in Boyle, they just give us all these good little gifts and everything.
Well, teas used to be a thing that ladies did. and it just dropped out of sight, at least in Hopkins County, for so many years.
Yes.
The Hopkins County Dairy Festival had a tea for contestants for many, many years. And I'm so glad that Karen reinstated that
I
old tradition.
am too. I love it.
And
I
we get
love
to
it.
wear fancy hats if we want to.
Yes.
Yeah, me and just. Get
And
to
I don't
visit.
wear hats, but I'll wear one.
Well, you're
on
wearing
that.
one similar to a hat right now. Tell us
Yes.
about wearing the crown. You got a pretty nice looking crown there. It's not a tiny one. Do you have to be really careful when you walk or something?
Yeah, well, of course.
I've never worn a crown.
Yeah, I tell you, it's just like royalty. Royalty. It's been a lot of fun. It really has.
How has having this title really affected your life?
It has made me open up a little bit more. It has. I love people and love, like talking to people and things like that. But I'm also out of my comfort zone. I really am.
I don't see how, because you're so outgoing.
Oh, my. Believe me, I'm still out of my comfort zone. And I heard someone say, it may have been on your show yesterday on the program or whatever. I heard it somewhere where they said, you get used to it. Tell her, no, you don't. Tell that lady, no, you don't. I don't get used to it. I still have those butterflies, even when I'm getting up to sing, I still have those butterflies. I'm humble. I want to be humble, and not try to be this and that, which I'm not. But I want to be humble for whatever we do, for people or whatever. I just want to just do it to the best, whatever we can, like that. So I've enjoyed this. This has been so much fun. Meeting new people. Oh, yes, I did. I met new people. Helped people that you wouldn't have never thought you would help. It's been very rewarding. And it makes you feel good when you can help someone else instead of thinking about yourself all the time.
Well, Vender, Wright, we feel that you were pretty much a celebrity around here and well known for your generosity and caring of others before you became Ms. Hopkins County Senior Classic.
Thank you.
And you, because of COVID, have worn the crown for 2 years now.
Yes.
And we'll have a new one selected this coming Saturday night. And so invite the people to come and see it.
Yes. Now, everybody, you all saw me on Facebook week before last, and I was helping Miss Sherry in upcuts. You all saw me on there advertising for Miss Hopkins County Senior Pageant. You also saw me on Facebook, and I was advertising and just carrying on with the children at the 8th grade banquet. So don't forget, I'm telling you again now, don't forget to come out and let's support Miss Hopkins County Senior Queen for 2021 and 22 on Saturday evening at 6:00 p.m. Come and have fun with us. Thank you.
And thank you, Vender Wright, for just being yourself.
Oh, thank you.
I think you have made the perfect person to wear that crown.
You're so precious. Thank you. Thank you.
And will you be singing? We have just about another minute or so.
Yes, I will be performing some number. I don't know what yet.
You haven't decided just yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll come.
Okay. Will you have family there?
Yes, it'll be some of them there, probably.
You have children and grandchildren?
Children and grandchildren. Wow. 3 children and 5 grandchildren.
Do you feel that your life is pretty full right now?
It is. With them and others. Yes, for real. But it's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
I know that you count your blessings daily, and we
I
do
do.
to have to know you, Vender Wright. And thank you for
Thank
all that
you.
you have done in our county.
Thank you.
We are heading now towards 8:30, but before we do, let me say that tomorrow we should have a few more of our contestants, and that'll be the last time that we'll meet them before pageant night. So be tuned in tomorrow morning at 8:15 here at KSST, and also be checking our website, ksstradio.com, to see the stories that we place there about the pageant. And one more thing, this morning's video of Vender Wright will be appearing on our YouTube channel, KSST YouTube channel, and you'll see the whole interview there, and you can watch that as often as you would like. Thank you for being a listener to KSST Sulphur Springs.